Fucking hell.
Did you get that?
Show last night, Glasgow, yeah, fucking rocking.
Addicted, like you're in a striking.
How's it go? Rio. My name is Rio.
good at this candid shit, you know, like just the camera being there, natural. It's like, I just blend. I don't know it's there, I just do my shit, I don't act up to it. I don't know it's there. So a lot of the shit you're gonna get from me is like, I just don't know it's there, just be my natural like, environment, just fucking around. So just blend, do your shit, I won't know you're there, I'll just carry on, you know, and we'll just bust it together, right?
I'm so shocked. Hi.
Hello. What's this
My
mean?
mum is.
What's this meaning?
That's my son.
My mum
Oh,
fancies
really?
you.
Yeah. My mum's followed you since you were like.
Really?
Oh, she.
I know,
Oh
I
my
see her.
God.
It's on the house.
Okay, how she would love to.
With the Prodigy, we're running a competition on Daily Motion for you guys to make your own video to our track Run With The Wolves.
You can download the track on the link below.
And then when you've done that, make a badass video. You win $3,000, and you've got to upload your video to Prodigy Group, and another address should be appearing here.
Right now.
I don't know what it is, but read it, upload it. We'll judge it. You become world famous music director.
Next Scorsese film.
You get $3,000, and we get a good video.
Just coming up to 10 to 4 Tuesday afternoon, this is James playing Just Great Songs on Southland Radio 105.1. I'm sure you can't wait tonight to go to the Cliffs Pavilion if you've got tickets to go and see the Prodigy. Their much anticipated comeback back to their home county of Essex, and the show tonight part of the Run With The Wolves tour. Enjoy tonight if you are going along. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely fantastic gig.
We're in
Southend.
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 It's going to be good. It's going to be loads of old faces out there, you know. It's going to be quite yeah, the old school.
I don't find it any different from doing any big venues. You know what I mean? I find it more buzzy doing smaller venues. You know, just the intensity and just the darkness of the clubs. Just love it.
Like, we always get requests from people wanting to ever come down to, like, you know, sort of Devon and stuff like that kind of part of England. So like we did Plymouth last night, didn't we? That was good. We haven't played down that area for ages, you know. I mean, it's obviously a bit more intense than when you're doing the arena tour, you know. But yeah, I mean, when we did Blackpool the other day, my understanding was I thought it was going to be like 1,500 capacities, and it was like 3,500. Before was like 6,000. So they're not small.
This is probably the smallest one, which is like 2,300. So this is the smallest out of all of them.
We're not playing. It's not like we're playing in the Wild West. I mean, it's like bands we come in, but it's just kind of like, I guess when most bands when they're on like doing arena tours or whatever, they kind of tend to miss out the in between dates.
Yeah, we stick to the major cities, Birmingham, Manchester, so forth. And forget about the surrounding areas. So
it's just a bit more intense, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. A little bit out of town as well, you know, like away from the usual beaten track that everyone seems to do the same sort of gigs in the same sort of town. So I think it was like a little bit of a swerve to kind of, you know, go to the areas where, you know, maybe most bands don't normally go to, and, you know, give a chance to the, you know, different audience, get in touch with the band, you know. I mean, this is like what, you know, this is like what you almost hear the heartbeat of the building right here. This is the nerve centre, really. I mean, just cast your eye around here. It says it all. It says everything about the venue itself. You know, all the fucking greats have been here, and if you're going to cut your teeth and you're going to get out there and make it, you play here. I mean, look, I'll just take you through it. Ooh, ooh, I love you. This is Alvin Stardust. I mean, the man just brought back the leather glove. I mean, like no one else. You've got the Chuckle Brothers here. I mean, they are prime time performers. You know, set the precedent for slapstick in our modern times. There's them doing Dick Whittington there, and that was a very compelling. It's really sort of cooked it up and brought it back into the 20th century. You got Ken Dodd. yeah, I mean all the greats. I mean, just if you just put your eye around there and building up a big picture of Brian Connolly. I mean, what that guy hasn't done. I mean, Connolly essentially is the new Forsyth. That's a stage call there. That's means we're on in 10 minutes. There's no messing around here. These guys are by the book. You don't fuck around. That alarm goes. You get your shit on. You get on and you rock it. And you get the fuck out. And that's how it is. Yeah. What can only be described as the heartbeat of the venue. Right on the end of my belly. It's just, you know, like, this is pure comedy, you know, I can't just go. Teeth. Yeah, with teeth. But like, just the front teeth.
girl, she bit my friend. This girl, this is ugly. She's ugly. This girl fucking bit me in the key and spit out. And I smacked her over the head.
What about the Prodigy gig?
The Prodigy was fantastic. I love it.
Cotterell is about to make some more work on this tattoo here and finish off the job we started at Christmas, and yeah, we're well up for it, we're buzzing. Let's go.
Doing alright?
Oh yeah.
Is that hurting there?
I'm earning it. That's okay, it's cool, it's quite a sore point in there, man. It's, you know, hey, it is what it is. See, chop the blood coming.
Jot the blood. Ito.
Because,
Yeah, it's very close to bone.
yeah, very close. But it's cool, it's easy. Today is easy.
かっこいいじゃん。すごい。
Yeah, man.
You did here?
Yeah,
Too?
anchor.
うん。
Here, here, here.
Wow.
And they both again.
Yes,
this
yes,
and this
yes.
again. So all of this today.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I'm loving it. I like the strength of it from here. Like, bang! Cultural was here. Yeah.
He was saying he wants more song.
Where the fuck are you? I said, where are you? Go breathe with me. Go bring it out to me. Psychosomatic. Psychosomatic. Psychosomatic.
What do you reckon? Am I showing off? I mean, what do you reckon? Is it a bit big?
It's a bit 50 cent.
Psychosomatic. With the pressure, we're running out of pressure. Psychosomatic.
Meth death.
I can't hear! Bring the fucking noise! Yeah! Woo! Psychosomatic! Time on panic! I'll bring it up raw! I'll bring it up manic! Yeah! What? I'm running out of things! Yeah! Psychosomatic! Out of your time! What? I'm running out of things! Hey, hey! Psychosomatic! 예. 쓰게 갖고 갔다. 쓰게 갖고 갔다. 사이코!
Like this.
Yeah.
Stop following me, man!
Liverpool banging. Yeah, so first we're going to play Their Law. And then we're going to play Breathe. And then we're going to play Worlds on Fire.
We've got this thing called Beat 55 in the middle.
We're going to play Spitfire.
We got we got Warriors Dance.
Firestar, everybody knows what it's going to be like then.
Action Radar, that's a link. Warning.
And then we're gonna play Mescaline.
Voodoo.
Yeah, for our encore we're gonna play Poison. Smack my bitch up.
Yeah, it should be a good night. Should be alright. Yeah, let's see. You know.
Fire!
things to do at the bus stop.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Here's Johnny!
We done. Fucking incredible. Yeah, since Woodstock.
Are we in hell now?
Yeah.
This is basically a picture book of what we've been doing all year. We're very proud of it, actually.
Yeah.
That's what we're taking time out to sign. Yeah. Covers all of the Vegas Must period.
Last year, festival season, the English Arena Tour, Russia, Japan. For us, we feel it documents like from the studio and the birth of the album.
Gonna get the limited edition Howl of the Frogman.
Festival season is upon us. I have the shits, diarrhea, athlete's foot. I have a cold sore coming, a sty, and other ailments. Some of them viral, and other of them anal. Piles, bleeding colon, and growing toenail. It's good to be back.
We're here in Germany, Rock am Ring, going on stage in the light tonight, which is something that I don't personally like doing. We've got a few daylight gigs this year. We're going on before Slipknot. Slipknot, motherfucker! It's going to be metal, the metal crowd. This is also this venue is the German Grand Prix circuit. So basically, you're playing in the middle of the racetrack, which is it's pretty fucking cool, really.
Right. I wanted to say to you,
Yeah.
you know, Rob plays the guitar and all that, but I'm sure I can play it a bit better. You reckon I could do a tune?
Yeah, go on.
Fuck the fucking law! All my people here! Fuck the fucking law!
I'm sure I can do it on their law, man. Better than Rob.
All those fucking imitators!
One more than 10.
The original. Mr. Soundman, turn up the fucking sound! All my warriors in the middle here! Get ready! Here it fucking comes! Here! Build it, man! Build it, man! Diesel power! Raw diesel power! Diesel power! Bring it on! Got it like this, around like this, like that. Blow your mind with my fucking dynamite. I'll blow your mind every fucking time. Blow your mind drastically for drastically. Blow that mind. Make it mine. Blow your fucking mind every fucking time. Blow your mind. Rock your brain.
Drummer is good, mate.
Drummer does look good.
Amazing.
Amazing. I mean,
It's got such a rhythm.
good rhythm, amazing tattoos,
Timing.
hairdo, talent, and apparently blonde.
Yeah.
Amazing in bed. But the thing
Big
is,
cock.
I spoke to the guys yesterday, and they said he was so cool to hang out with.
Really.
Yeah, it was like having, like someone that he'd grown up
Drink
with.
buddy.
Drinking buddy.
Party buddy.
Yeah, he wanted to hang out because they've been touring up apparently for a while, and they said, "Look, if you're," I didn't want to. Just like,
No, is that you?
I thought that was classic early on, getting on fucking Sabbath's bus.
Maxim's got on Black Sabbath's bus by mistake.
As our bus there.
We hang out with all the biggest bands in Germany. All the cutting edge shit.
Born in the USA.
Glastonbury, yeah, we're here at Glastonbury. I like Glastonbury. I didn't, but I like it now. Just come in here, passing Stonehenge, you get the vibe, you really feel a vibe when you drive through the festival. I wish I kind of came a bit earlier to enjoy it. But I'm here now, and I'm going to rock it.
Glastonbury soundbite. Well, I was at the front of the stage 10 o'clock this morning. Arrived yesterday, and basically, you know, wandering around. It's not an ego thing, but a lot of people buzzing, really cool kids just buzzing for the show. You know, you feel their energy, and that definitely, listen, you know, that definitely, I guess you're ready for it. You know, you think, like, I'm responsible for this, I'm not going to let anyone down, you know, and we're all the same, we're all buzzing for it. And yeah, it's special, isn't it, Glastonbury? You know, you feel a certain responsibility, you're closing the show, people don't want to go home thinking that, you know, you just wandered around aimlessly doing fuck all, you've got to go there and bang it for them and make it really special. So, for me, that's what's going to happen. You know, I've got that kind of special kind of energy, you know, that sets them certain gigs apart from the others. Listen, they're all special and everyone knows that. There's never a slack Prodigy gig. But, yeah, I'm uploading. Mon Dieu, abaissite, yon ponte les pontes des fois, les 53, on ponte faire les consommer. Les pontes, les souhaits pas les sont faire les parfois, le cas mesticopan, ton zoomé, des ponts de bécon, et poussez voir, et des pouces montent ton père. Du want, le monde guise, manif mon guéreba, que nous Quedemarquis, was die Mistgazo, die Prodigy Jones, Sissons, die Band du Glastonbury.
Listen! I want to see every fucker jumping! Every fucker jumping!
Yeah, we're going on stage for 10 minutes. I don't know about that couple of drinks there. Nothing to worry about, like.
Glastonbury!
Falling on Blake's hands.
Bring me the poison! Yeah! I'm the poison! Yes, taste to the dozen! Come pile the fuck on! Let me hear ya! I got the poison! I got the remedy! Can I hear ya? I got the perfect mythical remedy! Can I hear ya? I got the poison! I got the remedy!
Stay in a wigwam.
We're just staying in one.
You know, sleeping in one, 3 nights in a wigwam. Yeah, making fires, covered in mud. Talking about Leroy. In a teepee up in the green field. No, that's true, it's fact. He had mud on him. He had dirty fingernails.
Leroy's never had any mud on him.
No. He asked me for a nail brush.
A nail brush?
Yeah.
I got the poison, I got the remedy, can I hear ya? I got the perfect mythical remedy, I got the poison, I got the remedy, I got the perfect mythical, I got the, you got the, I fucking got it, perfect rhythm.
status quo. I mean, quite obviously, the quo lends itself to the ace. So you walk up here. Best ace in music you can get. Status quo.
Yes, I got the poison. Yes, I rap for a reason. Don't charge me for treason. Yes, I got the. Got the poison, got the remedy, got the pulsating rhythmical remedy. I got the energy, got the venom, got the pulsating rhythmical rhythm.
You could see like people that had like, you know, like them barbecue type 4-poster awning things. The people who threw them and onto the tents.
No.
Yeah, by fucking miles.
Just like that. Yeah? You ready? Yeah.
Team Hella Socks. Oh my god.
Really loves me, that boy.
Team Hella Socks.
That's what breaks bands up. That sort of shit there. Yeah, man gets a pair of socks, one of the band members. That's the shit that shatters bands into a million pieces.
Your tour manager.
Yeah.
You know, fans, alright. The tour manager.
I live, breathe, shit, sleep with this guy here, and he's got.
Keith Flint Ped.
Yeah. But I'm on his ass. But I'm gonna have to tase you. I'm gonna have to sanitize you. Back.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I've been waiting for your call. I've been waiting for your call. I've been waiting for your call. Speak to me now.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Who is this man? It's Keith Flint. Fuck yeah, man. Respect. Respect to Liam, Keith, and Maxim. Iserki from Estonia. You guys fucking rock. Respect. Oh, wow, this is really weird. Bye. Bitch, where's my motherfucking money? Bitch. Will you ever come to Serbia?
Received Sunday, October 18th at 6:30 p.m.
Legend. Hi. I'm leaving you a message, and I think I've already just said hi, so now I'm going to say bye.
Fucking cunt! 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 Cunt!
Hiya. It's me, Thomas Siench, Ludwig. And so I call to this number, but maybe I will call to this number and we'll be on. Anyway, have a nice time and see you. Yeah, see ya. you're looking for. I've been waiting for your call.
I said, do you want more?
Thanks for keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, I can tell him, but this Euro was so negative. I was like, we could do this. Look, he wanted to do 4 days.
For a minute.
I said, look, do 2 weeks. We'll get on a bus. He goes, oh yeah, we've got to get flights and hotels. Fuck the flights and hotels, man. We'll just get on a bus. I'll bring my sleeping bag, bring my comfort blanket, you know, the toys and all that shit.
So we'll go
a bit of lavender for the pillow.
Keep it raw and just do it.
We'll do it.
Fucking love.
Here we are.
I said, listen. I said, fucking listen.
You know, people talk about going to see a band that's had a good reputation for being live or being thumping, or you know, like, it's you know a cool band. And you go and see them and you go, what was it like? If that was that, what was it like when they were spanking it? Well, if you was at the show last night, you would have seen Prodigy at its best ever. Ever.
This is the reason I hate tour bus, because I sleep like that. Every time you go in the corner, it's like every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah,
Undergrowth, man.
Hey!
guitar champion. It really is.
Hey, there's something I think about. Could I have a picture with me hitting you in the face?
Fuck! Where's my chicken? Fuck! Fuck yeah!
How was your sleep?
I sleep for a person who hates buses. How long was the drive up until now? Was it like 8 hours or so?
Yeah, we've been since 1:30. So yeah,
So I've slept all the way, basically. Yeah. So that's alright.
Morning, boys. It's 3 in the morning. Looks as good as when he goes to bed, doesn't he? How does he do it?
How do you find travelling by bus rather than hoteling it?
I love it. I loved it, you know, the sort of setting up camp and being driven around in your, as a little gang. Like last night, sitting up, watching little Richard Pryor thing, all laughing together, you know what I mean? It's all part of the camaraderie and whatever you want to call it. So, I think honestly, you wake up and you're where you got to go, rather than, especially in the days when you used to have the real bad hangovers and you'd be up all night, and then you'd look, oh, I've got 2 hours and I've got to be at the airport, and there's no airport that runs smoothly or that's just in and out, is there? So with this, you just roll on, roll off, you're there. So, yeah, I love it, especially when you have a really good driver. Cute, really good driver. We have a caption with that, Douglas, please. Really good driver.
Why is it? Oh, take this way? Thank you, that was great. Oh.
Where you going now? Going back to bed?
Pirate, always been the same, do you know what I mean? I'll steal from anybody, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
You're a one-woman show.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, wicked. I like it.
I haven't seen that before.
Not done the standard.
It's in 2 women shows.
Really?
Yeah,
you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
The next album's called I Love Flowers.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to be
It's
changing the name
going
of
to
the
be the
band.
darkest album you've ever heard.
20 years we've managed to save up and get one of these. Managed to fit that in our wardrobe case, you know? And yeah, we're getting there.
People going fucking mental, buzzing away. Just us, them, and the fucking music. Bam.
Thank you!
My download.
That was awesome.
I don't know. Am I wearing the wrong top? I know. I mean, I'm not. I sort of never dress for the occasion. That's for sure. Neither do I think that. I mean, I'm happy, but I don't know. I'm looking around. I'm not. Seeing a little bit. It seems a little bit dark. The guy handed me a broom and told me to get on with my fucking work. We've got to just avoid these light pleasure craft here. Yeah. Yeah. We're just avoiding these very light pleasure craft.
I can't hear you!
Let's rock!
Where the fuck are you now? Where are my people now? Where's the sound, man? You know the score. Turn the fucking sound up. All my people in Donington. It's your fucking time. Wait for it. Wait fucking for it. Here it fucking comes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Woo!
Dougie, Ronnie, Sammy, Whistler Jim, Legs McAndrew, Gingy Rob, and Long John Johnny John from Johnford. You never get there, and I said my boys are over there, and they need me. And I'm going hell or high water. I said reel it, I said reel in the crab lines, boys. We're going in.
Everybody's hands! Everybody put your hands high!
Do take it as being the fucking most banging fucking crowd. That's the fact. Don't come here if you're a faker. Don't. They'll rip you up. This is for real reality right here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's all I got to say, really. Fuck it.
Rocked, Donington.
Yeah.
Drivers and passengers please return to your vehicles. That's all drivers and passengers please return to pilots. I've got half the Whitehead and the Prodigy tenants there with us. That's their
Once again, I'm going to dedicate this to a friend of ours who passed away. This is yours, Connors. But this is also everybody here. It's yours too. It's yours. It's yours. It belongs to you.
you want to know? You must want to know where we are. That's Ibiza. I mean, Ibiza for me, it's it's got a lot of history, and we did one gig in '94, and that's my whole experience of Ibiza. Yeah, I just remember getting a bit messy and wandering around and trying to sort of suck it up, but look, it's banging out there. That's what it's all about. So, it's kind of like stealing candy from a baby. You can go out there and it's going to just fucking be mental. Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's, everyone knows what Ibiza's about, so it's not, there's no hiding the fact that they're all off their nuts and fucking, bang up for it. The Prodigy mayhem will build on that and definitely cause a riot. So yeah, Ibiza Rocks, that's about 2,000 I think, and Saturday night, Milton Keynes Bowl, that will be 65,000. So usual Prodigy, flipping it on its head, from small, intimate, banging, hot to big and in your face. Milton Keynes is going to be the biggest solo gig we've done, because obviously we're putting that on ourselves. It's going to be the Warriors Dance Festival, which is something that we've we started off in Japan, and it really matters, as does every gig, but I think the magnitude of it has really sort of dawned on us, and it's made us really step up, as I say, with rewrites, remixes, and bringing back some tracks that people want to hear. And as I say, we certainly haven't been. We're never lazy, but we certainly haven't been lazy this time. I said to Liam the other day, he's almost spent as much time in the studio that he may have spent writing a quarter of the album before. So it's a lot of work, but all I want to get across is this is going to be a fucking super pumping show, and we've put a lot of work in, and we're buzzing for it.
You've got the Prodigy here, sending a message to our fans, our Russian fans, to let them know that tonight's show in Moscow has been cancelled due to the stage collapsing. The team, promoter, everyone has tried to get the stage rebuilt overnight, and it isn't happening. So we're unable to play.
We discovered, like, when we landed basically late last night, that the night before the gig, that the whole left-hand side of the stage had just collapsed into the audience. I think the PA, the speakers, and the whole of the left-hand side had just basically fallen in. And to be honest, it was lucky that happened then, really. Do you know what I mean? And not during the gig, because it would have been.
Yeah, if people were there, it would have been like
bad.
out of control. You know, it's just so.
That subsequently made the stage totally unsafe.
But you know, on a show this big with something so massive going wrong, it just couldn't be fixed. All of our team, all of the people involved with like making our shows happen, went straight on site. They took everyone, everyone, the sound mans, the guys that you know are usually building the stage on our behalf, and there was nothing that could be done. They stayed there through the night. You know, I think they left 3-4 this morning trying to make things happen. They went to look at other venues to see if it could be moved somewhere else. That just couldn't happen. You can't set a gig up in 12 hours, you know, it just doesn't happen. So
we're upset, you know.
Yeah.
We're upset that we can't do the gig. Like the guys are saying, do you know what I mean? We like to perform. Wherever we go, we like to fulfil our commitments, do you know what I mean?
True.
And play to our fans, and you know, we're gutted as well that we can't play.
Thank you.
Peace. And we'll see you next time. The Prodigy will be back in Russia. We'll be playing in Moscow. And next time, it will be going on, because we will make sure of that. So, we will be back. Respect. Peace.
Do you reckon they just play Imagine, like?
Yeah.
Back to back.
I think once a year Yoko comes here and just sort of lays down some sort of white roses and shit.
Yeah, we were buzzing, you know. It felt really triumphant for us, just finishing it and making a record we're really proud of, because usually I do kind of tend to tear it apart once it's done, sort of start analysing it, but, you know, I think with this one we knew we got something that we felt would definitely work live, and that's all we ever try and do.
I think it was something we had to prove to ourselves, that we could still do the tunes. For me, it's kind of once the album was mastered and I had that CD in my hand, and I put it in the car and I heard those tunes, man, I was just like, yeah, let's take this on the road. And last year we did 115 gigs, 30 countries, just taking that album around and seeing the response from it. That was obviously the buzz coming back off it. It was just amazing.
I think it was unfinished business, because the last record, it was kind of viewed as maybe more of a solo album, which I understand, you know, it was a confusing record, always outnumbered. And so I think we had unfinished business really between the three of us. So it was important to make a band record with this one. To keep it fresh for ourselves, I'm always trying to do little bits and pieces to the tunes, just so it's interesting for us. Take Me to the Hospital, when I wrote that, we just knew it was going to work live. Invaders, first time we played that didn't really work. It was great for the record, but I went back into the studio and just chopped it up and come out with a different version.
The set has to change, or else we'd get bored of doing the same thing. We're not a band that just go on stage and just go through the routine. This band's about buzz, and buzz starts with us.
My name's Jackie Inskip. I'm the General Manager for Destination Milton Keynes, which is the independent provider of tourism services for Milton Keynes and the surrounding area. There are lots of activities for people to do in Milton Keynes for all ages, so including things like ballroom dancing, salsa dancing, and over the last couple of years the Centre MK have been running a tea dance in Middleton Hall, which has proved extremely popular. There are many activities that you can do in Milton Keynes. One of those would be life drawing at Artworks at Great Linford, which in itself is a beautiful setting. It's actually a medieval setting in the grounds of Great Linford Manor, close to the Grand Union Canal, so very peaceful, very inducive for artistic creation. For that, you have an actual nude model posing, and the people who are practicing drawing then try to capture that person on paper. We have a fantastic library service in Milton Keynes. It doesn't just cover the central library here in the city centre, but there are branch libraries right across the area. So you can go to the libraries and borrow not only ordinary books, but you can borrow sheet music, you can borrow CDs, you can borrow cassettes, and you can borrow music books too. So a fantastic service available. This weekend, which is the first weekend in May, we have the garden show taking place at the National Bowl, and then the next big event will be the Prodigy concert on the 24th of July. I think the behaviour of young people generally is very good. There have been a few instances where people have had a bit too much to drink, but you don't actually see them wandering around the streets. They would probably be wandering outside the bars, either at Escape or the Theatre District, but not in great numbers.